Guys, I want to welcome you to the channel. If you give me 4 minutes of your time, I'll make this quick, because in this video I'm going to talk about what Mr. Brown has been saying all over the internet. Something he said today, and it may have came out yesterday or the day before, but I caught it today. But something he said today about Lavar Ball and the Ball brothers really inspired me to talk. It's been must-see TV. The guy's definitely frying the internet. He's frying analysts. He's blowing up YouTube. He's definitely everywhere. He's all over the internet. He's like one of every 3 people posted. He's all there. He's also given us permission to talk on some of the content that he has released.
This media machine they got, they think y'all stupid. And they've done it for so long where they never had to challenge any one talking point. They just defame the person. And Lavar Ball, what is your name? Lavar Ball, the daddy of the Ball boys, kudos to you, sir. Because you don't understand how important that you are. Because, see, they want to tear down your black sons right away. And they tricking people to think you crazy, too. Y'all white folks been saying this man is crazy from the beginning. Why is he crazy? Because he wants y'all to talk to his sons about a shoe deal, a partnership, instead of just running to Nike? That make him crazy? Because he thinks his sons are very good basketball players, and he talk about it and he manifests that out of his mouth? That make him crazy? This man got 2.5 kids in professional basketball. Matter of fact, 3. And he crazy? And y'all still think that the media is y'all friend. Y'all still think I'm wrong. As soon as a black man try to go out independent, a white zaddy, and create a shoe company, a chip brand, or anything, they run these ads to defame these guys, and y'all help and join in with it. The reason why I shouted out Lavar Ball is because a father is a protector and a provider. And see, me going to the NBA as a young man, I didn't have that protector. I didn't have that somebody that could say, hold on, bitch, this is my motherfucking son. And see, Lavar Ball, he take the heat for his boys. See, he let his boys be quiet. And he go up there and cuss their ass out and tell them, what, you stay in your lane. You stay in your place, because he a man. He didn't let his boys take that heat. He took it. Yeah. And so what did the media start doing? Oh, we wonder if his kids can talk, trying to fuck his family structure up. He didn't let his boys talk. He's a controlling figure. Hey, y'all 2 young men, don't y'all fall for that shit. I don't think you guys will be the men that you are today without your father. Not without your mother either, but I'm telling you, without your father's passion and the drive, matter of fact, the combination of the 2, but definitely your father's passion and the drive that he had for you guys, and the belief and the will to not let you motherfuckers quit. That's the reason why y'all are today. Y'all some kings. Y'all a true representation of what a family structure is supposed to look like. Y'all ain't out begging. Y'all ain't out whining. Y'all got 3 strong lions. 2 in the NBA and 1 is still playing pro. I salute y'all whole fucking family. See, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. You see, the Steph Currys of the world, his daddy had that boy, him and his brother. I remember him when he was barely could get the ball over the goddamn rim. And look at that young man now. You go, my nigga, salute.
That is his praise of Lavar Ball. When Lavar Ball came out and said what he said about Lonzo and LaMelo and LiAngelo, I can't forget him. When he said that about LiAngelo as well, we thought he was crazy. And I think we thought he was crazy because of the way he was saying it. He's brash, but we also thought he was crazy because we saw Lonzo play, and Lonzo is not on Steph Curry's level. Let me say that. From a pure standpoint, I'm like, you're crazy. But from a father, I'm like, man, that's ballsy. And that's ballsy. Like, okay, who is this guy? And we know you took over your son's AAU coaching and team and all that, but for you to be up on a national stage and say your son is better than Steph Curry, you actually got him drafted number 2. You know, so man, if you are a father and you are of the likes of, hey, I agree with the route Greg Anthony took, I can produce t-shirts and make more money than this scholarship is going to pay me. If you think college athletes should get paid for their likeness, then what Kwame Brown has done is realigned basketball athletics for fathers, mothers, etc., who step out on a limb for their kids. If you have any entrepreneurial spirit in your body at all, or if you think outside of the box, Kwame Brown has realigned and made it, I don't want to say possible, because it's always going to be possible, but he's made it where you're not villainized or painted in a certain way because you think differently. And I think differently. That's why this was near and dear to me. It's just like, okay, if your kid has a special talent and they're also athletic, and you say, okay, look, let's just take YouTube as an example. Let's say your kid's a YouTube sensation and they go to school, and you say as a parent, well, you know, I should be able to keep my YouTube monetization going without having, you know, and still be a scholarship athlete. Or, hey, I'll just pay for it myself and still play on this team. Why can't you do that? You know, versus saying, you know, I got to stop all the money flow so I can get this $20,000 scholarship to play for a team. But I could have made $80,000 in 1 year. Well, I got to stop all the money flow that I was already making and built with my likeness and my hard work, my sweat. I got to stop that now if I want to play on this team. And I just think that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I think Greg Anthony paying his way through school with the t-shirt business was ingenious when he did that. I'm sorry. That's what American entrepreneurialism is about. It's about thinking outside of the box and blazing the pathway. And I just feel like, you know, I'm bringing this all back together. I feel like Lavar Ball, we may not have liked what he said. We may not have liked how he did it. We might have been trained. We got to take accountability. We might have been trained that that's not the way you go about it. But the point is, that man has 3 kids in professional sports. And you know what? All those boys are 100,000 or millionaires, and they are well off for the rest of their life. They can provide for their families, and that's all we want for our kids. So if your kid now has a way to make money outside of the box but still wants to pursue their passion in collegiate sports, or if you believe they should get paid for their likeness and you want to speak up on behalf, you know what? Mr. Brown has made it normal. Okay, he's shed light on the fact that, okay, y'all vilified him and we can't do that just because they're doing something outside of the box. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. And I think a lot of fathers also agree with that. And I think there will be a lot more partnerships with companies who have built relationships with some of these high school and collegiate athletes, to where they're like, yeah, come on in, shoot a commercial, rep us, we'll pay you a small salary, and we'll give you a whatever piece of product. To me, you know what? That's a win-win. So I want to salute Mr. Brown for what he said, because that was real, and that was near and dear to me, and I needed to speak on that. See you in the next one.